Jack, our cosmic friend, Firestein's wife. And okay, so the first card that we're going to look at here is the lizard. Okay, so the lizard is basically the oracle, and we'll come back to that. The middle card here is some otters, prairie dogs, or maybe hamsters, and they're working together in a cathedral. They're working together as a team. Okay. Next one we've got here is ascension. Okay, we can see a person ascending, and that's what we're all working on, is ascending. What we have here is the star, and this is what is left when the person in the tower with a huge ego falls out of the tower and lands on the grass. And all they're left with is the stars to guide them by. So this is the star. Okay, we're coming up here to the Wolf Moon, and on the 20th of January 2019, we've got a super moon, and this is a very big thing, okay? So getting back to what the lizard is going to be telling us here, we're going to go over here to my other little bit of stuff here, okay? So what we're going to be talking about with Firestein's wife is that life goes on irregardless of whether you're ascending or you're staying put. Other words I've got on here are, let's go with bays. So bays basically means it's a place of shelter. It's a place where maybe you'll find weed beds, a place where fish like to congregate. It's usually calm. Two times being simply means you have to just be more than being action oriented. So a lot of the people on the internet now are talking about how star seeds, and we've got the star seed here. Star seeds are just to be here. It's their own frequency that is changing things. It's not being action oriented. It's just the fact that you're being here. Okay, other ones on here is cat. Cat has to do with the Syrians, not from Syria, the country, but the Syrians that come from the star system, Syrian. Okay, Job has to do with maybe the biblical Job, or Job as he's known. In other words, someone who has been fighting with the forces of just trying to find their way and wondering why they're having such a hard time. Okay, Les is a person that I know. He's known as an old crow, and he has passed on. So he is somebody on the other side that I like to consult from time to time. He calls me Robert. Okay, other ones that I've got here. Over here, I've got Aladdin's genie, and that's someone that you can go to for help. And over here, we've got prove. And a lot of times we say proof is in the pudding. So if something is not working for you, it hasn't proved itself, so it's time to let it go. Okay, other ones we've got down here are reading. So what are you reading right now? What I encourage you to do is close the book, open it up to a page at random, and put your finger down on a spot and look to see what the words are right there. And that's your own personal reading, okay? That's called stickomancy. Other ones here I've got here, go ape. In other words, try not to be conventional. Be almost ridiculous or foolish. In other words, stand out from the crowd. If the crowd is a bunch of gray suited people, corporate types, go ape, be kooky, wear lots of makeup, wear strange clothing, strange hats, strange glasses, be the oddball. Okay, and junior officers, it has to do with lieutenants and captains. In other words, junior officers, these are the ones that are going to be actually leading. And, that's what typically they do in military. It's the junior officers that are the ones with the boots on the ground. Not so much the senior generals and colonels. It's the junior officers. So if you consider yourself to be, a team leader, a junior officer of your squad, of your regular people, enlisted people, you're the one who's going to be actually in control. And even though you have to report to, Admiral Akbar here, you're the one that is, you're not sitting in some office somewhere, planning grand strategies. You're being the tactician, and you're the one that has to deal with things immediate, moment to moment, okay? So that's your basic windup of what we're looking at here with this wolf moon on. It's also an eclipse on this date too. So it's the eclipse of the moon, January 19th. There you have it.